basketball of the season. Right before he had to leave, he was healthy and looking very fit, and much better than he was back in October when the season began. After the Gobert layup, Utah with a 1-point lead.
And Mark, because it's such a recent story, the departure of Mike Conley, we've yet to talk about, as Jamal wiggles his way in, that two-man game so effective, we've yet to talk about the fact that the Denver Nuggets, too, are struggling without some personnel. You've got Will Barton, who is their slithery starter, can get into the paint, and Gary Harris, who's one of their excellent defensive players on the perimeter. Some would say their best perimeter defensive player. So neither team 100% relative to where they started the season.
Yeah, you would never know with the great depth that Denver has, able to come in with a Michael Porter Jr. to help ease the load. Jokic just takes his time and methodically knocks down the mid-range jump shot. There's a look at Harris and Barton on the right and left respectively. Gobert inside with a nice feed from Ingles.
And that's what I'm talking about with Joe Ingles. Leads his team in assists. They're going to need his ability to play make a little bit, get his teammates involved.
Boy, Millsap was trying to post up, calling for the ball, didn't get it. Craig from the corner, side pocket three, good. Torrey Craig knocks down his first field goal of the ball game. In 3 games against Utah this year, he averaged a little over 11 points per. Gobert with the handoff and the screen. O'Neal, a nice show and go. Mitchell from downtown. And one and done at the offensive end this time. Michael Porter Jr. steps into a three confidently, his second one of the ball game. Michael Porter Jr. with 6 quick points for Denver and a timeout.
This young man is 6'10" with a sweet-looking jump shot. Look at the range, the confidence. Boy, he has accelerated their timeline. Wow. So Rudy Gobert crosses in front of Donovan Mitchell just to get to his own guy. You know, just typical basketball, but the rise and fire. And then I don't want KD mad at me, Kevin Durant.
But
did that not have a Kevin Durant walk-up 3 feel, release point, quickness, fluidity, mechanics? Like, don't come at me on Twitter, please, Kevin Durant. But that looked very Kevin Durant-esque.
Well, Michael Porter Jr. checking a lot of the same boxes, getting a breather now after a productive first stint as a starter in the playoffs. Here's Donovan Mitchell up court, his team down by 4. Torrey Craig has historically presented problems for Mitchell. This time, Donovan Mitchell knocks down the mid-range jump shot.
You're right. In the matchups this year, Torrey Craig had limited Donovan to 5 for 20, but Donovan looks locked in and ready to roll here.
Jokic on the baseline. Craig from the wing over Niang.
That's huge, Mark. I mean, he's the guy that you're going to gamble
in the G League when he was in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Here he is knocking down the jump shot. He took an Uber, Doris, for about 2.5 hours, got to the airport, got to Denver, started that night against New Orleans, ended up blocking Drew Holiday's shot for the Nuggets to win that game. What a very auspicious beginning for him. Jokic from the wing, butter.
He's got 10 already. He's 4 for 6, couple rebounds and an assist.
Cross court O'Neal. Nice ball fake. And Gobert with the tip in. Emmanuel Mudiay running the point now for the Jazz. Ingles on the wide pin down. Great movement, Niang off glass.
Niang has found himself here, shooting them there.
Ingles has a reputation for being a little bit of an irritant in a good way if he's on your team. Clarkson, tough shot and it falls. Lead down to 3.
They've needed him. You know, Jordan Clarkson feels different, right? He's just got that electric offensive scoring nature.
He was part of a group of players from the Nuggets that got together during the pandemic in Los Angeles, had some really good workouts. Dozier comes in and knocks down the wing jumper for the Nuggets. Lead back up to 6. Mudiay keeps his dribble alive and missed the shot after that great move.
Boy, you got to make those chippies. Both guys, you had 3 great opportunities there if you were the Jazz.
Tony Bradley missed twice. Plumlee hustling for the loose ball rebound. Morris from deep, got it.
This guy is rock solid, Monte Morris. How'd you like your backup point guard to be almost...
Junior will take a seat. There's a look at the respective three-point shooting numbers so far. 2 of 9 and 7 of 14. Clarkson with a step back 3. Got it! Jordan Clarkson continue his reign against the Nuggets. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Tough shot by Clarkson, Doris.